I better.
Yep. Alright guys, sorry for the delay. With my internet going down this morning, I had to, well, good morning, Starry, how are you? I had to rush to get everything set up this morning, and I was not quite ready on time, but you're making do with what we got. My landline internet is not up, so I am currently using an alternate method that hopefully will be fast enough to be usable. We'll see. It's not nearly as good as my landline, but we'll make do.
Sure, have a look.
Alright, I'd like to run the Dart. Since the update has gone live and we now have the hatches on it. Alright, I'm just gonna run my favorite build on the Dart. So Boz has got his new helmet look, and we've got some new gear. As you can see, I went ahead and picked up the supporter pack. For those of you who are wondering what that looks like in game, this is what the male armor looks like. This is the female armor. These are the different helmets. This one reminds me of something from Tron. This one's pretty cool. And then this one's probably my personal favorite, but it makes me think of Kanan Jarrus from Star Wars Rebels when he was blind and had a mask that he wore. I don't know, kind of cool. We also have, if you have enough credits, you can purchase this, which is the top hat. Yeah, so that's cool. And then of course we have the holiday one that you have to earn. Anyway, so that's what the armors look like. And of course they match your preferred color scheme, whatever you prefer. We now have vendors, of course. Which, I've already picked up a couple weapons. Yeah. And, should be able to pick up melee weapons here, too. But everything's on a randomized pool, so... you can get anything from Mark Zeros to Mark Threes. And, melee weapons should appear. You also have, other items, preparation items that you can pick up. It was pretty inexpensive, to be honest, for those. And then we can pick up stuff for the ship, like materia and repairs, ammo crates, etc. And then Vosk over here is going to have artifacts that we can purchase. We now have a Wheel of Fate here in the hangar, which is kind of cool. All right, let's go with... There. There are now hatches on the Dart, which is going to make it a little bit easier for people to use in multiplayer.
How's it
Or,
going?
honestly, a lot easier. And then we also have... beers that you can purchase. So far the ones are Jump Brew and Christmas Must, which apparently is a Swedish thing. So yeah, there we go. Those cost 10 materia. Cheers. Alright. So those are the additions that we have to the hangar at this point. Also, Buzz here gives you a new mission, which allows you have to collect 6 pumpkins. Pumpkins will be scattered throughout the new sectors. Let's go ahead and get stuck in, and I'll show you guys the new stuff there. My lobby is open, and oh, you know what? I didn't add the lobby name to the chat. Let's take care of that real quick. Get that set up so you guys can join as you feel inclined.
We'll find the vault in a sector just a few jumps away. Once there,
Actually, Starry, can you do me a favor if you're still on?
But be careful. The Legion often guards locations like this.
Can you,
Let's start moving out whenever you're ready.
this is the, lobby browser name. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing good today, man. I'm doing real good today. Hey, Starry, can you throw this up in a comment, Hauk's Pub live stream, and then people can join if they're in a position that they so desire? Guys, I'm not using the best of internet right now. My landline is down, so we are improvising. Can't guarantee the experience, but we're going to try and do this. But anyway, Starry, if you can throw that up for me, I will, I will pin the comment. I appreciate it. Read it off? Sure. It is Hauk's, capital H, an apostrophe, Pub, P-U-B, capital P, live stream, capital L, and stream, capital S. So, Hauk's Pub live stream. That is the lobby name for anybody who is in a position to and wants to join. We're just going to be checking out the new stuff, guys.
Spaces?
Yeah, spaces between each word.
Enter a capital H on Pub.
It's, let's see. Pull it up again. Hauk's, which is capital H, Pub, with a capital P, Live, with a capital L, Stream,
Wait, Pub with a capital P?
Pub, Public.
Pub.
So, yeah. If you can set that up, that'd be great. Close. It's Pub as in public, and, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. We got sector modifiers now, guys. Ooh, that one's got the pumpkins that we need, plus components. And it's got more pumpkins, an ion rift.
Hauk's Pub live stream.
Yep. And there's a space between live and stream.
Oh, I didn't have the space between.
Everything's capitalized. You'll get it. I ain't worried.
Just get it remains.
Alright, what do we got? Barren Moonlit. Okay, well, this one looks familiar. I think we've been... Yeah.
Systems are still active. You'll need to perform
This is
override
not
events.
one of the new sectors, but this is... I do enjoy this one. Okay. So we got an ion rift, so... What's down? Our special weapons down. Okay. I thought I didn't think it was going to let me adjust. Let's see. You know what? I can probably... That'll fit there, and that'll fit there. Let's see. I don't necessarily need the jump drive, do I? No? But that's gonna... Okay, well I can't get the sensors in, I don't think. Not without compromising something else. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, this is not a new sector, but seems like there's a lot more snow and vision obscurance than there was before. That's pretty cool.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Emptying materia filters.
Interesting. I don't even feel like they tried to fight back.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Alright, let's see what we got. I would love to find one of the new weapons. So far I have not. So, we'll see.
Parking procedure initiated.
So we got the new airlocks, new hatches here, which is pretty cool. It's gonna make maintaining the ship so much easier in the dark, especially when you're in multiplayer. Let's see. I'd like to take an on-foot ammo crate for this. Let's see what we got. Yep, heavy right off the bat.
It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Looks like it's time to dance.
Oh, well. Nice. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything here. It's interesting that you can jetpack here now. I don't recall that being a thing. I did notice it in the experimental branch, but I don't remember it being a thing before that.
You must initiate a security protocol. and
So-
try to open it.
That's interesting. Yippee. Oh, we got a pumpkin. Got a Mark 1 Maw. So we got loot, guys. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this as a holdout, and we can put stuff here. I can pick up in a pinch. I don't really see anything else. Excuse me. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get it started, I guess. Alright.
Hostiles incoming. You need
Guys,
to
if there is
find
any
the
problem
device.
with the
Take
stream,
out the trash.
please let me know. My internet provider is being screwy today, so
You can leave some for me too, you know.
making the best of what I got. But if there's anything I can adjust to make your experience better, that'd be something I'd want to know.
You need to perform an angle bypass to proceed.
Great job.
Okay, we got a break. Alright. Got a shielded unit there, a raptor. We got this flying heavy here.
Hostile forces detected.
Progress.
Got another shielded heavy. Those actually take more hits now than they used to, which is interesting. I noticed that in the experimental branch that they were a little bit beefier than they used to be. Here we got a laser drone.
Very nice shot.
And this is about out of ammo.
Got one.
Progress halted.
Gosh,
You need to perform an angle bypass to proceed.
I need to come down this way anyway.
Grab ammo. Very nice shot.
Few things feel as good as sniping something while you're in the air.
Time to take out the trash.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Oh, laser drone. A raptor. Where's the brake? Up top.
Time to take out the trash.
Being able to jetpack here is fun. It makes some sense. Part of me wonders though if it's a little bit broken though.
A manual bypass is required.
I mean,
Exterminate all
logically
pieces of
speaking,
trash.
I don't understand why your jetpack would just cut out in this wide open space. So, all right, that message is pinned, so anybody who wants to join is able to do so.
Been the right one.
I believe so.
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
We'll give them no quarter.
Yep. Okay. Message is pinned. You guys can join whenever you like.
Looks like it's time to dance.
There's something up there, buddy. Okay. I don't think I've ever fallen between that before.
You can leave some for me too, you know. Exterminate all Legion trash.
Alright. Well,
Bringing it back to the ship.
okay. First sector down. provided we don't get ambushed on the way out, which is always a possibility.
Jump drive jammed in. Can now proceed to the next.
Let's see, Numbed Carnage, Pizza Brawler, Hoarding Blitz. We got a couple more pumpkins and some components. Nice. That is, oh crumb.
Attention. A large
Is that gonna let me back in?
Prepare for evacuation.
It is, okay. I was not trying to press that button. Large hostile fleet incoming. Okay, well, we've got to deal with those artifacts.
Absolutely.
Taking ammo.
Probably a skill issue? No, 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 no. It's definitely a skill issue. Alright, where are the artifacts? Right here, Numb Carnage. I feel like Numb Carnage is the only one useful to what I'm doing, so... Go ahead and insert that. Feed these others to it. I'll organize after we jump.
Prepare to jump now. Initiating takeoff.
Might take a few hits before we get out.
Preparing to enter jump space.
Cool. Alright. Next sector.
There is a facility up ahead
Okay.
holding valuable assets, but its security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside. The
So we
entrance is
still
locked down
have-
behind multiple security protocols.
Ion Rift. So I'll have to check the panel again. Don't know that I'm going to be able to have the missile launchers active with what's being affected. Well, there's no reason I can't have that plugged in.
I'm seeing something on our scanners.
So we've got 3 pumpkins. We need 6 to complete the mission for Boz. So we're definitely making some headway there. Materia Disruption Field. Materia cost for assembler, ammo refilling, reviving, and health station is increased. Ooh. There we got a buoy. So I am curious if the extra materia consumption is going to affect Buddy.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
It's a zero grappling. Okay.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Alright, is that it? That looks like that's it. Cool. I'm gonna set this aside for now. We can scrap it if we need the material later. Alright, let's see what we got.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Looks like we got a weapon here. What is it? Ooh. Okay. It's only Mark 0. I already got one of those.
Your unauthorized access attempt has been detected. Hostile forces are mobilizing. Expect resistance.
We got friends.
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Alright, elite fighters.
Purging the materia filters.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Alright. So the new video today, they said there's 8 new areas. Did you experience them all in the experimental branch? You know, I'm not entirely sure. I experienced a handful of them. I'm not sure I got all 8.
Materia collected. Empty
I did get some pretty cool ones. There are some pretty neat ones. 1 or 2 seem a little bit generic and similar to what we've had, but there were quite a few that were very different. The video I put up yesterday showcases one of the more interesting ones. There was also another one that was very different. It basically had a wasn't your traditional insert batteries into the slot and progress the bar. No, it was more of activate the door and then wait for it to open and defend yourself while it happened. And the area was really unique. There was a lot of verticality to it. You didn't have your jetpack because you were inside like this cave, so you had to kind of use your grapples and a little bit of ingenuity to get around, which was a lot of fun. And then there was one that was basically you were inside kind of like this asteroid-like area, and it had this green nebula haze all through it, which was really kind of cool looking, but it also... You were basically wedged between 2 asteroids that were conjoined at some points. It was all space battle. There was nowhere to land, but it was pretty cool looking. Those were the ones that I can think of off the top of my head that were probably the most interesting.
Clearing out the materia filters.
But there were also some that were just like, let's see. There were also some that were just space areas that were debris around and such. So, some are more interesting than others. Excuse me. But, yeah, overall.
I'm with you to the
I
bitter end if need
really like some of the ones we've gotten, so. Yeah, these things are definitely sturdier than they used to be. Stick it. I know I'm only using a Mark 0 here, but it's taken 2 shots for me to even drop the shield on the shielded flying heavies now, which is interesting. I noticed they seemed a little sturdier when I was in the experimental branch. It's not a huge difference, but it does take an extra shot, so that's something.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Okay, well that's let's go ahead and grab the loot. Maybe there's some more pumpkins. It would be really cool if we could finish off that assignment for Buzz. Oh, by the way, I was really curious how you pronounce this guy's name. I was not familiar with him.
Prepare for combat.
He is Nisa. It's a Swedish thing. Actually, it's a Scandinavian thing. In Sweden, they call him Nisa. There's slightly different pronunciations depending on where you are, whether you're in Norway, Denmark, etc., apparently. At least according to the research I saw. I've never been over there. So, if you're from there, correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, he seems pretty interesting, a part of the folklore. Which I guess is where he comes from. What I was able to gather is it seems like he's kind of a family farm guardian or something.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Both able to protect you and punish you for misdeeds, so.
No problem at all. I can carry that to the ship.
Alright, well, we got artifacts. Ooh, we got a pumpkin. Cool. We got some repairs.
No problem. I can carry that to the ship.
Legion blueprints. Pineapple power and reflective wrath. Legion blueprints is... Okay, I'm gonna hit the component cap. Legion blueprints is definitely useful for what I'm running. Actually, you know what? Let's send back one of my weapons, so I got enough room for the rest of this.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you.
Cool. And I have hit the component cap. Well, that's 4 of the 6 required pumpkins. Legion blueprints we're going to plug in. And I think the rest of these we're probably going to feed to Legion. Yeah. Just buff those bolt accelerators I'm running. Alright, next we're going to a safe area. And it has the materia disruption field. I don't expect anything crazy to happen. But let's go ahead and craft a few things. Just in case. Should be a safe area. There shouldn't be anything happening, but let's craft everything where it's not going to cost me twice as much. Okay. I think we're good.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets.
I actually haven't had time to watch the new video that Keepsake put out. That is something I am looking forward to doing. Anything they say sound interesting that we didn't know about, John?
No major threats.
Is this
detected
anywhere?
on sensors. We should be free to explore the nearby area.
This does not look extremely familiar to me.
Our scans reveal some, well, you know, stuff.
But then, I'm not real up on all the safe areas. I tend to go for the more challenging areas as the rewards tend to be greater.
Got your 6, as
Oh,
they say.
we got a melee option.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Nice. Sorry about that, guys. Got to shut down that. Cool. Alright. Let's go see what this area's got. Got some materia here.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Emptying materia filters.
Parking procedure initiate. Parking procedure.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Okay.
Never fret, Buddy's right behind you.
Let's see. Will it deflect fire? It will still. Okay. Alright.
Ground targets approaching.
Desperate barrage. Whoops. Okay.
Time to take out the trash. A fine shot indeed.
I feel like melee weapons is exactly what this game needed, guys. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Got a damage amplifier. I bet, you know, that's something I didn't test in the experimental branch. I bet
No problem at all.
the damage amplifier combined with a melee weapon could be a lot of fun. Yep. I seem to recall there was an area up here. Like I said, I don't come to the safe areas very often. Just happened to be the way to go this time since the rewards were leading this direction. Alright. That's useful, but I almost feel like Legion Blueprints is going to do more, so let's just buff that. Damage amplifier. Might put that to work.
Initiating takeoff.
Ah, cool.
Transition to jump space imminent. Target location confirmed. The resources we're after must be here somewhere. Let's grab what we need, but be quick. The Legion won't give us much time.
Well, there's a Corvette, but I already have the component cap, so I think I'm just going to skip them. Move right to the on-foot section. Provided they don't see me between the landing.
Initiated.
Cool. Alright,
Parking procedure complete.
would that be dumb? Would it be dumb to go all melee through here? Ah, it might be. Well, let's do it anyway. I'm gonna grab the damage amplifier. I'm gonna grab the crowbar. Let's go ahead and set the destination out.
Got your six, as they say. Great shot.
One last laser drone.
Very nice shot.
It's a lot of fun, guys.
No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Alright. See, what do we got? Got a maw.
Absolutely.
Alright. I think that's everything. Let's go inside.
You can leave some for me too, you know.
Level shield.
Looks like it's time to dance.
Actually, you know what?
Area secured. No more targets. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Let's grab that med stem. I may need it. Oh, I just heard a heavy.
Enemies incoming.
Huh?
A fine shot indeed.
Oh, spider tank. Let's see. If you're wondering why I'm using the pistol on this thing, because you can't really effectively melee these. These are the one thing you can't really do melee damage to. I mean, you can, but they're going to throw up a shield and toss out a bunch of grenades.
Have at you, Legion scum.
Let's see, can we finish it with this? No. Come here. Yep, you can. Okay. Alright. That's been something that people have been commenting on. Can you get by with just a melee weapon? And yeah, you actually can, because I mean, you've got your multi-tool you can fall back on.
The more you bring back, the better for us.
Let's go ahead. Is it gonna let me back out? It's not. Okay. So we're just gonna grab one crate and not worry about it. I should have placed that down back at the door, but I didn't think about it.
It's a trap. Get out of there.
You got another spider tank.
Enemy jump signatures has been detected. You'll get company soon. Get out now.
Let's get him to use his shield. Okay, he just throws up another shield real quick. Okay. I thought maybe after the shield went... Oh, oh but that did a buttload of damage. That's insanity.
I detect a security protocol on this door. It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect future opposition.
Oh, that ended very poorly.
Don't worry.
As is to be expected when you try to do something dumb, but...
I'm with you. The bitter end if need be. One less to worry about.
Doors unlocked.
Have at you, Legion scum.
It's a pity I'm not running the, forceful recycling artifact.
You can leave some for me too, you know.
Forceful recycling causes you to heal after each melee kill, so...
Exterminate all Legion trash.
I don't think you can... Nah. At this time, melee weapons don't interact with explosives and such. They also don't damage enemy ships.
It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect future opposition.
Time to take out the trash.
Hi, friends.
Enemy ships are approaching. Get a move on. Okay, the door is now open. Go.
Head out. Okay. Let that shield recharge. Cut. This is exciting. Alright, we're just gonna get out.
Hostile ships are already here. Quick, get back to the ship. There's a jump ship inbound. You can't jump until it's destroyed. It will arrive shortly.
Let's grab those. Destination set.
Initiating takeoff.
That's the end of that one.
Materia
Okay. We've got to destroy a certain amount of ships to get the jammer to spawn.
Not the most, but did you see that shot?
There's the jammer.
There it is.
Take it out so we can.
It's right there.
The jammer has been destroyed.
Nice.
Excellent work.
And now we're out.
Now get us
Good
out
deal.
of here.
Alright, what we found's about 4 pumpkins out of the 6 we need, so we're almost there. And, yeah, we found a melee weapon. Cool. And that is the new, cosmetic armor, guys.
Let me know what you need.
It is the Telmari Knight spacesuit. And then for credits, you can purchase the top hat, which is pretty cool. And then we got these 3 different helmets with the DLC, the supporter pack. This is my personal favorite out of the helmets. This reminds me of, that is one beautiful cosmetic armor. Looks like the supporter pack is worth it. Yeah, no, I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. And USD, it's $9.99 plus tax. Like I said, this is my personal favorite. It reminds me of the mask that Kanan Jarrus wore in Star Wars Rebels. I'll see if there's any melee weapons over here or higher Mark Javelin. Let's take a look. Okay, well, we got a Mark 1 Javelin. That's cool. Let's go ahead and... Okay, no melee weapons, but we do have the crowbar that we picked up, so that's good. Cool. Alright. I'm looking for the chain blade. Groove keeps calling it the heat blade. I wonder if that's like a dev thing. He's been calling it the heat blade since before it was added to the game, just before it was added to the game, and he's been calling it... I noticed in one of his updates he's still calling it the heat blade, so...
Absolutely. I'll install that for you.
But in-game, at least in my region, it is known as the chain blade, not the heat blade, so... I even put out an update in one of my videos where I called it the heat blade because that's what I was told it was called. I had not physically seen one, but when I found one in game, it was called chain blade, and it's been confirmed that that is what he was talking about. So I can't understand it being called heat blade though, because it's not really a chainsaw per se, which is what I think of when I hear the name chain blade. It is more like a heat blade. It's basically got a strip going down the edge of the blade that is like super heated. So It's pretty cool.
The interference
It's a lot of fun to use.
a few jumps away from here.
And from what I've gathered,
From tightening its grip on this region.
while all the melee weapons can deflect bullets... Okay, more pumpkins, high Legion presence. Ooh, I want to try that out. Incoming Legion ships, I know how that plays out. High Legion presence, more pumpkins. Artifacts, repair kits. And then we'll be able to jump to either. Oh, cool. Let's go that direction. Let's go grab Nissa.
Got your sixth, as they say.
Alright. So far, I really love this update. I mean, I got to try most of this out in the experimental. There's a couple of things that I've been able to do here that I wasn't able to do in the experimental branch, such as unlock the top hat. I wasn't nearly as far along in the experimental branch as I am in the main branch, so I didn't have the credits necessary to buy the top hat. I think it's like 20,000 credits. But, yeah. So, this is the first time I've seen that, but quite a bit of this I got to see in the experimental. Let's see, we got a buoy, we got sentries, got a corvette, bunch of elites. Alright. There's no effects in play other than extra enemy presence. So instead of 4 sentries, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 8, because I've noticed when I have these, there seems to be like double the amount of enemies. That only looks like 4, but there's definitely more ships than you would typically expect. Lots of missiles. I wouldn't normally focus down a Corvette until everything else was down, since they do take longer to drop, but I had it targeted with the targeting module. So it would drop faster than usual, and I didn't want the targeting module mark to wear off. I really like the sector modifiers. I think it's one thing that a lot of people haven't been talking about is the new sector modifiers. And I think it's one of the more interesting things that we've gotten. The new sectors are definitely a lot of fun. The new weapons are a ton of fun. I absolutely love them. But the sector modifiers change the gameplay, make it more interesting, more varied, and more challenging sometimes, which I appreciate. I know for me and a handful of others, challenge rating 5 didn't really feel like much of a challenge, so.
Purging the materia filters.
I feel like the supporter pack is, I feel like it's worth it. I like the new cosmetics. I think they look pretty sweet. Of course, it comes down to whether or not they appeal to you personally, but I feel like they did a good job on designing them, and I love that they're purely cosmetic. They keep talking about... Originally, I remember they were talking about making it to where the different suits had different buffs, and I'm not sure what the plan is now, but I do know that they've been saying skill tree-esque style things more so now than they were talking about armor buffs. So, my guess is that, and this is just me spitballing here, they didn't want to make it to where people would have to pay money for the cosmetic DLCs in order to get specific traits. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to more modifiers. Yeah,
Sequence initiated.
I love the ones we've got, and I know that we're gonna get more, so it's pretty cool. Incoming Legion ships. Well, this one's got pumpkins, so we're gonna go that direction. I feel like the modifiers make a huge difference in the gameplay and really keep things more interesting.
Entering the combat station.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Got a buoy here, and I'm pretty sure I saw a bit of materia over there. One thing that I learned, that wasn't always the case, but and I'm not sure when they updated it. It's probably been a thing for a while, but I just happened to notice it the other day. Got another crowbar.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Is that Buddy, when he crafts things,
That for you.
it costs less than if you were to craft it. So, for instance, when he crafts ammo, it costs the same amount for him to craft a single ammo unit as it would for you to craft the equivalent in the multi-pack. So, a single ammo pack for you costs 7 materia, but if you were to get the 4-pack, it would cost 20 materia. Well, when he does a single, it only costs 5 materia, which is 2 less than what it's going to cost you, and is the equivalent of what a single one would cost in the 4-pack. So basically, he's doing... The problem people were having with Buddy is that he was taking up so much materia by crafting the single units, and he wasn't getting any kind of a discount, but now he gets a discount when he does it equivalent to the larger packs, which that's pretty cool. Kind of means that for solo play, I don't really see much point to ever taking the time to craft that stuff yourself and just let Buddy take care of it. And, it's making it out like I missed something. Just kind of let Buddy take care of it, and it'll be the same effect as if you did it yourself. Oh, got another crowbar. Okay.
No problem at all.
The crowbars are a little bit easy to miss when they're not marked like that, because they are small. And can be a little bit harder to see. I think there was more materia floating around. Let's check the scanners real quick. There's some here and some here. Okay. And we've only got 17 left over right now, so I'd kind of like to pick up a little more.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
There's that other cloud down there.
Purging the materia filters.
So this area was fun. There was a ton of enemy ship units. Now, as we're about to go in on foot, I'm suspecting that the modifier
Detected new jump drive jammer signal.
that causes there to be extra enemies will also affect the ground units, which means it should get pretty crazy in here, I would guess. Let's see, we got an elite sniper. You're gonna want to drop that quickly. There's more than likely a second one as well. Yeah, looks like that. It's that right there. Let's drop him, flip around, and see if we can find that other one. It's a gunship. Oh. There he is. He put some distance between us. As the elite snipers tend to do.
And there's more where that came from. Loading up fresh ammo.
So yeah, as you can see, that only cost 5 materia there. Alright, we got a Corvette. He still doesn't do shields, though. You still gotta do that yourself.
Target acquired.
But core repairs
Loading up.
and ammo
Corvette disabled.
seems to cost the equivalent of what a multi-pack costs for you, so that's cool. Yep, thought I had a shield unit up here.
Shield unit
Cool.
installed.
That's the left side. Let's go to the right side. Right side has more cover.
Got your six, as they say. You can leave some for me too, you know. Exterminate all Legion trash.
So yeah, I feel like those flying heavies are a little bit sturdier now with the shielded ones. Used to be, no matter where you hit them, they were a two-shot with any javelin. Now, if you're not hitting crits, that shield doesn't drop in a single shot.
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Which instantly turns them into a 3 to 4 shot. Alright, let's get to the ground portion.
I've just detected a jump signature. Something have arrived close to your position.
Challenge rating 5. When all the things are happening. This is telling me to get a move on.
The ship needs ammo. No ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables.
Yeah?
Never fret, buddy's right behind you.
Oh, we got a couple of laser drones. Some come to us.
Great job.
Okay, we got a laser. Oh. Hi, friend. Okay, buddy, soften that up.
Got one.
Cool. So yeah, the modifier definitely affects things on the Corvettes. There are more ground units on the Corvettes than there would normally be.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Cool. Gonna need, let's hold off on that. I'm gonna need an ammo crate for, what I'm about to do. Let's just pick it up. There's no reason not to. And hopefully we don't have another Corvette jump in.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Oh. Oh, spider tank. Okay. Got 2 shots left. Okay. Let's make them count.
Time to take out the trash.
So, if you don't know this, they have a weak point on their back as well as their front on their face. You come up behind here. If you look, they've got that little red point. Let me see if I show it before he blows up. Right there, on the back, that little tank area. And that will, it's actually a larger weak point than the eye on their front of their face.
of this facility has initiated a lockdown.
So it's actually a little easier to hit if they've got their back to you.
Resistance as you proceed.
To hit weak points.
Looks like it's time to dance.
So the nice thing about melee weapons is that even heavy units, barring
Look out the trash.
so yeah, the crowbar does deflect blaster fire or bullets. It just isn't as accurate as the chain blade. One of the nice things about melee attacks, even on heavy units,
Forces detected. One less to worry about.
is that it stun locks things when you're hitting them, including heavies such as raptors.
Have at you, Legion scum.
I've heard people say that running all melee isn't viable, and I disagree because you still have your pistol that you can fall back on. Most things are really weak to the melee. If you get in range, most things go down pretty quickly to the melee attacks, or get stun locked and can't do anything.
Taking ammo.
I still prefer to carry a javelin with me, but it's
Carry that to the ship.
going all melee and carrying no other weapon is, aside from your multi-tool, is absolutely a viable option. Because the pistol's not bad. It's not as much DPS as any ranged weapon that you could pick up, but it still does good damage and has unlimited ammo. So, and is really accurate.
Looks like it's time to dance.
Whoops. Totally missed that.
Look out the trash.
Good job. Let's find another one.
Time to take out the trash. Take that, you dirty
And most
machine.
things go down really fast to the melee attacks.
Ground targets approaching.
I got the hop that time.
You can leave some for me too, you know.
Ooh. Getting a few FPS drops, which are throwing me off a little bit here. But my internet is not great right now, and not much I can do about that.
Great shot. Exterminate all Legion trash.
My
Leave some for me too, you know.
landline that I am normally streaming from went down 1 hour before I was supposed to start streaming today, so I am currently running off of mobile hotspot.
Take that, you dirty machine.
My internet provider is going to love that. But that, it's not my fault that the internet is down, so that is not what I pressed. Well, I mean, it's what I pressed, but it's not what I was trying to do.
Time to take out the trash.
At any rate,
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Hostile forces detected.
yeah, it's deflecting, but it's not doing a great job at hitting them, even though I'm aiming right at it. So the chain blade is supposed to remedy that issue by being more accurate.
Grab ammo.
More accurate on the parry. Which makes sense. I mean, it was kind of the weapon that it was designed for. It is basically the lightsaber that we're getting, so... I actually saw that some modders have actually turned the chain blade into a lightsaber. It's kind of fun.
Jump drive jam is disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Absolutely.
Boarding blitz, squad
No problem at all.
tactics, and a resonant amplifier.
I'm bringing it back to the... I can carry that to the
Got
ship.
some repairs, got some stuff over here.
No problem at
Pumpkins! Alright, railgun.
all.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else here? Nope, don't look like it. And that is all the pumpkins we needed, so... that'll allow us to finish that objective. And get that helmet. Alright, well, stick these on a shelf. And we got... boarding blitz, resonant amplifier. I always stick that one in the middle, so I can buff up as many things as possible. And then... I don't really see these as being super useful to me in what I'm doing here. But I should be getting artifacts in the next area, so... let's just go ahead and buff the resonant amplifier, trash that one. Not gonna let me pick it up? Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. There. Pick that one up, though. Okay, that's stacked. What's the difference here? Small ship repair kit. Small ship repair kit that is a 3-pack. Okay, so they have to be of the same to be combined, it seems. I am running out of room on the shelves. Alright. I don't think I had a shield unit crafted. I don't think there's any reason for me to craft the ammo. This buddy can do that.
Shield unit installed.
Shield units update. Let's go ahead and get to the next area.
Initiating takeoff.
Might get jumped on the way out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Preparing to enter jump space.
Nope, as soon as you want to jump. Okay, cool. Alright.
There is a facility
Okay.
up ahead holding valuable assets.
This looks
but
familiar.
its security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
Alright. I want to see what we got. Howdy. How's it going? Love the look, man. But whoa, what's going on here? You're holding both a crowbar and a javelin. That's absolutely amazing. Alright, well, welcome in. Welcome in.
Over here.
I love it. Alright, cool. We don't have a lot of materia, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap the scrap. Go there next, I guess. Let's go ahead and get stuck in. Got some materia here. More than likely, that little visual glitch is
Beacon detected.
a result of
Before it calls for backup.
my internet not being 100% wonderful right now.
Collectors to retrieve it.
Oh, nice. You already got that one. Nice job, man.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Look over here.
Alright, let's bring the materia in. And we're off. Let's see what we got.
Check over here.
One thing that they're talking about possibly doing is adding like a multi-tool that is a melee weapon, which would be pretty sick. Nah, this one's not new.
Check this out.
Alright, let's see what we got. Nice shot, man. Here's something else. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a raptor up above, it looks like. Which absolutely stands no chance to two guys beating it with crowbars. That is incredible. We got a pumpkin here.
Over here.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab the pumpkin, set down the artifact. I might just throw down my gear and come back for stuff.
Artifact.
Gotcha, mate. Alright. Was there anything else that we need to grab? I think that was it, wasn't it? Yep, I think we're clear. Cool. Which was this one? Ah, reassembler. Not extremely helpful. I'm gonna hang on to it. Oh, this is a Mark III. This is his. No, I'm not taking his weapon. Not doing that. Sorry. My mic was in the way of being able to see what he had. What I was looking at. I am no thief, guys. I'm not gonna take your gear. I might give you gear, but I'm not gonna take your gear. Especially not when you're rocking a Mark III Javelin. Are you kidding? Those things are, like, impossible to find.
Parking procedure complete.
I've only found one in early access, and then when I had, oh, he's getting shown from above. Might as well. I lost it, Saturday. Oh, you know what? I need to heal. Do we have enough? I might need to...
Jump signatures from squad detected. Prepare for
Take anything you like, man.
initiating takeoff.
All the weapons on the ship are fair game, so... Nice job. All right. We're not doing great on materia, but we don't have enough for a revive anyway. We have just enough that I can heal, which might prevent a down. We'll see. Be great if it prevented a down.
The facility appears to be active. I advise you to exercise caution.
Oh, we got a spider. Nice, he meleeed it. Nice job, man. I absolutely love the new melee weapons, guys. Oh, dude, you want this?
Medimate. Look here.
It's all you, man. Go for it. I've already had a chance to play with the chain blade, so as much as I want to get my hands on one, that one's all yours, man. You go for it.
Hostiles incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed.
Yeah, nothing here. Let me check below. Oh, it's going to jet. No, not letting me jet. Okay. Says it is. Okay, well, he put up the shield for him, which gave me a clear shot.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Yeah, we got friends there. Okay, break here. Yeah, heard you. Cool.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
And that's in here. I hear a laser drone. That's on him. Okay. Flip the switch. Raptor's falling back. I need ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Make sure he knows that's there.
Progress forward. You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
Okay. Get the bypass. A laser drone. He's got friends on him. The laser drone's gonna be a problem for him soon. Okay, cool.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass.
Alright, that's down below. Oh, he's got friends. Is it a laser? It's a laser. He's got a couple lasers. Alright, I think he can handle the rest. I'm gonna go for the break. We've got enough for one revive, so if we mess up... Here, a laser. That laser on me, it seems. Yep. Where's the brake? Up top. Alright. I got one mag left. Got a heavy there.
Access granted.
Let's give him a little cover. Alright, I only got one shot left. You could go for ammo. He might need ammo too.
Stock up. Taking ammo. Grab ammo.
Nice. And he's using the sniper rifle tech that I've never been able to get down. But some people can pull it off. Where if you could spam fire the marksman rifle. That's how he's getting those powerful shots out so quickly. I've seen people do it. I'm not particularly good at doing it myself.
Jump drive jammed is in. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Nice. Alright, let's get this all over the ship.
Over here.
Let's see what we got. We got a desperate barrage, grid redirector. Let's send his weapons.
Marksman rifle.
Grab your gear, man. Well, I'm gonna send it back to the ship. Oh, you don't lose it. Checking for stuff. Cool. Nice. That's pretty good. You're good, man. Alright, let's see. We had a reassembler. I don't think we... Did we get any decent artifacts? Desperate Barrage. I think we got Grid Redirector, which is pretty good for the dart.
Look over here.
I'm gonna feed a few things to hit. That's just gonna up our ship's power. But you can put in whenever you like. Go for it. I am not picky, so... Alright, looks like he's got his gear. Alright, let's do it. If you want to pilot, you're welcome to do so. I mean, whatever suits you. If you'd rather pilot, ride a gun, don't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, man. Your choice.
Check it out. Check this out.
Wherever you want to go, also. Where would you like to go? Don't matter to me, man. I have no preference whatsoever, so... We got a trader,
Initiating takeoff.
and we got a safe zone. Either way, not gonna be a lot we have to do, so your pick.
Check it out.
Let's do it.
Detecting jump signatures.
We've got friends.
Attached mines detected. Remove them.
Okay, I'll deal with enemy ships.
Drone over here.
Materia collected. Empty collect. We are being boarded. Clear out.
Okay, we got intruders. I'm gonna trust that you can handle that, because you did really good in that on-ground area, so I think you got this, man.
Blown to smithereens.
What engine? Okay. Nice job. I figured he had it handled.
Corvette disabled.
Alright, well, let's grab the component.
And look for valuables.
Pretty sure I got shields on the hull, too.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Okay, he's on the Corvette. I'll grab the materia. I'm actually glad we got ambushed there, because we were starting to run a little low on materia. He probably doesn't need a hand, but let's check it anyway. Nope, he's already got it. Cool.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
Nice job, man.
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Alright. Good morning. YouTube never tells me when you go live. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'll see if there's something I can adjust for that. Got some materia there. And grab that.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
While he's making his selections, I'll go ahead and grab the materia. Alright, cool. You got the one I brought in. Nice. Alright. Just gonna indicate I'm ready to jump. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Entering jump space.
Good deal. Those hatches are a game changer. Makes the dart so much more usable. Yeah. It's wonderful. It's gonna make it so 4-player is actually really a viable option. Single player already was with the dart, but 4-player is gonna be a lot of fun now. Being able to repair things on the exterior is gonna be a huge difference from what we were experiencing before. Makes also, I was not playing great in my last stream.
Over here.
We got 100 materia. If there's anything that looks interesting to you, you go ahead and grab it. In my last stream, I was not playing great, and I had a guy leave because I wasn't playing great, which, I mean, is fair. I don't blame him in the slightest. I was not feeling good that day. At any rate, one of the things that would have resolved our issue is simply having those hatches, so those are going to make a huge difference for people. Because one of the problems is, I was piloting, probably shouldn't have been, was not sitting still when he was trying to grab materia, etc. So, I just was not paying attention.
Transition to jump space.
Feeling much better today, so playing a little bit better today. But I was not with it that day. That was Saturday. So sorry if you were the one with me. I was trying, I swear.
That's the array.
What do the hatches add?
If we don't capture those towers,
They're talking about making it to where you have to power the hatches on the power grid. However,
take it down.
yeah, quick access to the top and bottom sections. Like this. Whereas before, you would have to go out the main door or out the jump and the eject tube and deal with things that way. Okay, well, it doesn't appear to be... These are the... this is a sabotage, so... Let's go ahead and get stuck in. Yeah. Makes a huge difference to have those quick access hatches. They make flying the dart as a four-man team so much easier, because the problem would be you're in the middle of a dogfight, and then something breaks on the exterior and you can't reach it because the ship can't stop long enough for you to fly out and do it. Okay, he's flying down. I'm not going to hit him. I'm just going to come over here and shoot in this area. You played just fine, dude. The guy needs to relax. Hey, I appreciate it. I don't feel like I was playing great Saturday, though, so I appreciate it, but I certainly was not playing at my normal level. And I did lose that mission, to be fair. He left, and then a few moments later I lost the mission, so...
We need to control the majority of points in order to gain control of this facility.
It's probably the first mission I've lost in... I don't know, since Early Access launched. I lost a few during the beta when I was testing things out, but I don't think I've lost a single mission since Early Access launched until then. So last Saturday was my first loss in 100 hours. But
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
I felt like an idiot, but oh well.
Drone.
That is life. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, I thought I had one of those little fire spiders on me. He's gonna catch up. Nice. Alright, once we capture, we'll pull. We'll have enemy ships jumping in, so I should probably get back to the dart.
Time to dance.
Alright. Nice. He's doing a little boarding action.
Hostile forces are capturing a point. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
I swear that's one of the most fun things you can do in this game is go for a spacewalk, board enemy ships.
Been lost. Ship needs ammo. Nope.
Got one. Loading up fresh ammo.
Over here.
Alright. I'm going for the point. Alright, he's away. He can deal with that one. What's his health? His health is good. Alright, I'll leave him for that. I'm gonna go capture A.
Lost the target.
Well, I'm dropping a few frames. Sorry about that, guys. Not surprised. My internet's not great today. I am making do with what I got, unfortunately. My landline went down about an hour before I said I was going to start streaming. So I am running off of a makeshift system.
Point secured.
Okay, he captured that
I need a
point.
lift.
Build ship
We have fire
Fresh ammo.
on board. Let's go pick up my ally here. Alright, he's on board. Let's deal with these enemy ships.
I have them now.
One tendency that I'm seeing that is... Oop, radiation, let's turn back. One tendency that I'm seeing that is a little unfortunate is that because if you just quit game, don't abandon mission, and don't lose the mission, but just quit game, you keep your gear, which is nice in case you run into a bug or something. The unfortunate thing is that in multiplayer, a lot of people will just feel like the mission's going sideways and automatically leave.
hold on the null space lanes is collapsing, and our communications.
Alright, make sure you grab your gear, man.
The Legion's control over this region is weakening.
Nice job. Nice job. So a lot of people, if they feel like they're running any risk of losing their gear, they'll just jump ship. They'll just Alt F4 or whatever it is and quit, so they don't lose their gear. The unfortunate part of that is that only once when somebody has done that have I actually lost a mission. So out of all the times that I've seen that happen, generally it feels like it was kind of pointless for them to leave.
I got some great stuff for
yeah.
you, my friend.
All right, and we got the new helmet. So you only got to collect 6 pumpkins to do it, and it takes about 2 missions to get that many. So not hard to pull off. Pretty cool. Excuse me one second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, well, it looks like my internet is crumbing out again. I'm gonna stay online, so if people want to play with me, you're absolutely welcome to do, but I am gonna unfortunately have to end the stream. So I have made do with what I've got. Hopefully my internet will come back on later, and we'll be able to keep going. But yeah, if you guys want to keep playing, I'll be on for a bit, but